Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To some of you, and peace out to the rest of you. Hit the share button because the message is more important than the messenger. I'll tell y'all straight away that maybe I should not have started this one off with the peace greeting, but this is one of those rare events in which I'm going to address sisters. Edward Allen Anderson, Hurricane Edward, has been busy, and so therefore he's not in a position to sit up and reiterate the challenge he normally has reiterated. But I will. That challenge is this. Sis, marry out. I'm stepping it up. See, I want to explain this to you. The ones who hate us the most are still the Western Europeans and their diaspora, especially their diaspora. The Israeli, the Australian, the white American, the Canadian. They really do. Let me explain to you this about them, and that is that they still, because of individualism, can date you if they want, marry you if they want, be seen out in public with you if they want. They can do that. And if their friends get on them about it, there's a point at which they can say to their friends, okay, look, you talked enough about this. Now at this point, it's my business, my bills. Leave it alone. N-word. When you come down to men of other races, they don't have that option oftentimes. I can tell you now, the Arab man's not like that. As much as they can live by themselves, there's a point past which, honor is everything to them. And so there's a point past which they just say, listen. I can't go against what everybody else says. And they don't. They just don't. They can come and ask me why, especially the Bedouins. The city dwellers are different, but a Bedouin will come ask me why I married a black woman. They never ask a black woman why she married a white man. I'm going to tell you to marry out, and I'm going to tell you to step it up and do more than just marry out. I'm going to tell you to marry other men of color. See, your highest chances of being brutalized actually are not from them. You get up in a Ghanaian man's face or a Nigerian man's face, he'll slap you, but when you're down, he's not going to keep kicking you and beating you and punching you and stomping you. He's going to use enough force to correct your behavior, and that's it. When you make that massive, you make that zaddy mad, he's the one most likely to be seen out in public with you, date you, maybe even marry you. He's the one most likely to do it because he can tell others to back the up off when they ask him the questions, and they will ask, but he has that answer to give. But when you get up in his face, he is the one that is the most likely to brutalize you because to him, you are less human. The other men see you as being human. They don't think it's okay when somebody brutalizes you, beats, like when a man beats you like you're a dude. They don't say that. See, a cop can rough up one of you, sis. Twist your arm, sling you around a little bit. Other white men who might even be married to some of you will say, yeah, well, they got that attitude. A Malaysian man, an Indonesian man, a Filipino man, a Japanese man, an Arab man will look and say, God damn, that's inhuman what they're doing to her. But they won't marry you. I want you to step it up. Marry out. Stop talking about it. I can date an Indian man. Shoot, they're the last ones you can date, and they might actually brutalize you. Matter of fact, one of the reasons why they're less likely to brutalize you than whites still is because they're more likely to keep a distance. If they're in close quarters with you and they got to deal with your attitude, they will resort to brutalizing the out of you. In many cases, it depends on which part they're from. Y'all be bragging about how y'all can step it up and y'all can divest. No, you think because you can catch a dingling more easily than we can put ours somewhere that you keep trying to compete in the wrong arenas. And I just told brothers don't try to compete with you in fornication. I'm not even telling you date out. I'm saying marry out. For many of you, that means dating anyway, but go ahead, do it. Don't say a furthermucking thing. Just go on ahead and do it. Stop talking about it. Get to it. Walk around in public with your husbands and maybe fiancés at least that are from Asia. And disregard what Issa Rae said. She said only go for the Chinese, Japanese, and Vietnamese and Koreans because, they're not the N-words of the Asians. I'll make it easy. Just get you an Asian, period. Filipino, Blackapino, Malaysian, Indonesian, Orang Asli. Those are the black Malaysians. Siamang, go ahead, just get you one. Go ahead. Just get you one that ain't one of us. See what happens. I've seen it happen. I saw it in Alabama recently. Go ahead, do your thing. Tell us how it goes, though. Because I'm going to tell you, when them zaddies that do like you give you a chance and you get out of pocket with them and they don't hit back, they show us what happens. Thanks for listening. This has been a Jet Black service announcement. Thank you for flying again with Jet Black Airways, where Jet Black is also a verb. Keep jetting black with us until the wings and the wheels fall off. Gender justice forever. And black, heterosexual, non-select male power just because you don't like it. And black patriarchy until extinction of Judgment Day. Good luck, sis.